As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. We'll have temperatures below freezing for tonight's game as the Saints match up against the Ravens. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
Now here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The Saints have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. A much-anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Carney will be kicking off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 29 back to return.
It's on its way. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Brian Billick is a top-notch offensive coach who has his sights set on improving his team's offensive ranking of last season when the Ravens were 26th in the NFL. Give it to the halfback. Lewis wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up continues with Jim Haslett, who prefers to create pressure with an inside push and multiple blitz packages from the outside. In the secondary, the Saints use complicated coverage schemes designed to confuse opposing quarterbacks while creating turnover opportunities. Drops back, under pressure, with the throw. The defense has it. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Saints. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
Carney comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. This offense, John, could have a very big day running the ball against a defensive unit that's really struggled in that area. Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29 back to return.
They'll return this one. The Ravens will start this drive from the 22-yard line.
29 on the return.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
22-yard line.
Using motion. Just about a yard on the run.
With the carry. 1 yard.
This defense might work.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 23.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Tosses it left. 4, maybe 5 yards there on the toss.
5-yard gain.
Only one man in the backfield.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Man in motion. He takes the delayed handoff. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
1 yard gain on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33.
Set.
It's the toss to the left. Toss goes for about 5.
With the carry, 5-yard.
The Ravens come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Brooks sets up. On the call. Still running. Pulls him. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
Carney comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
This is what I would call in this situation.
It's 1st and 10. Using motion. He hands it off. Lewis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. The quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 18-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure with the throw. He went up there and he got it. The 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ravens. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
And it's up. The point after is good. What can you say about a drive that goes so far in so little time? Their execution was almost perfect. The reward, a touchdown.
They can do this type of thing. They get in sync. Everybody gets on the same page, and they roll right down the field for a quick score. Now it's up to the defense to get them the ball back quickly so they can keep this momentum going.
The Saints will start this drive from the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Set.
Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Set.
They carry it. Bullware stops him for negative yardage. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
Brooks sets up. With the pass, incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Baltimore looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Drops back. Rolls right. Good play in the backfield by Weaver.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on fourth down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Using motion. Hands it off to the back. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
Knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Hands off to the tailback with the throw. Interception. Here's an opening. The 30. The 40. The quarterback now knows he never should have thrown that long.
Well, they're down there thinking they're going to score, and boom. He makes one bad throw, and now the offense is headed to the sideline.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Cross play to the left. Great play in the backfield. This play wasn't going anywhere except backwards.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
McAllister, the lone back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Pressure coming, goes over the middle. He hits his receiver, and it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Holding on the offense.
The officials are signaling holding on that play.
Yeah, when you're beaten like that, the offensive player needs to stop him somehow. Well, you have to go with a long pass here. So go with the hard count. And if they don't fight, make sure you get the first down.
Set.
Stepping up with the pass on the money. Great play there by Stoller.
You talking about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Set.
Going to the left. Just won't go down. 4-yard gain there.
6 on the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Set.
Pushes it out to the left. McAllister was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
The teams have switched sides and will start the 2nd quarter. Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 24-yard line. Set.
Slings it to the outside. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
The intended receiver on the play.
John Carney comes in to try a 41-yard field goal. The kick is up. A nice kick, and it's good. Carney comes in to kick off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29 back deep to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 6-yard line. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. It's 1st and 10. They give it to the halfback. Fumble. The Ravens recover it. They got that one back.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Going to the left. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
About 4 to go. Ball on their own 27. Lewis, the lone back. Under pressure, throws it. Great throw. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
This is a good defensive call.
They'll go from the I formation.
On the 36-yard line.
Moving right. Great play in the backfield by Mitchell. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Fifth play of this drive. Closing in, throwing. This pass is incomplete. Number 56 was right there to break that play up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Pressure, gets the pass off, jumps up, and comes down with it. Big time play by Sanders.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Lewis couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Lewis didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Pressure coming, throws it. Incomplete pass. They tried throwing for the first, but the pass was dropped.
That's a little surprising. The receivers coach has been spending extra time with all his guys on offense working on mechanics and their technique. He told me that he's seen a big improvement. But a big drop on third down like that shows that they still need a little more work.
They'll spot this one where it went out. Only one man back.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Tosses it left. Slips the tackle. What a collision. McAllister got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Cross play to the left. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Under pressure, looking downfield, scrambling. Flings it to the outside. The offense is going to hurry things up here. McAllister. And he's brought down at the 33-yard line.
15-yard gain on the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Keep an eye on the safeties. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
2 minutes left. It's the toss to the left. Gain of a couple on that carry. I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
35-yard line.
Drops back, throwing, and it's complete. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making the catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
1st and 10. Cross play to the left. McAllister didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance. while trying to draw him offside. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake could lead to a big play for the offense.
Tosses it right. The 40.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hands it off to the back. Runs through the tackle. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
9-yard gain on the play.
The Saints call a timeout. That's their first. John Carney comes in for what will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. Carney makes his second field goal of the game. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, New Orleans 20, Baltimore 7. Let's get back to the action on the field. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats.
25, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 8. The 30. The 40. He's finally brought down at the 41.
84 on the return.
Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let him get too comfortable.
41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set.
Cross by the left. Missed tackle. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Set.
They give it to the halfback. Breaking free. The 30.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Set.
Gets the toss to the right. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline.
On the play.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Set.
Going to the left. Breaks the tackle. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Handed off to the back. McAllister barely gets enough. So we pick up enough to convert for the first down.
First and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Set.
They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Carney comes in to attempt the point after. And And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, John, a short drive. They covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them, no matter where the drive starts.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9-yard line. The Ravens need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. He tucks it away. A yard, maybe 2 on the draw.
Give this defense a shot.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Drops back. Closing in. He just got that one off. The Ravens get it. So they get a second chance.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. And they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Gets the pass off. The defender's got it. It's on the ground. The Saints recover. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Set. Hut.
McAllister. Play action. Throws it. And it's complete.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Into the open field. Touchdown, New Orleans. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get much. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
As a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like this. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
It's on its way. From the 11. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here. They'll go from the I formation.
28-yard line.
Set.
Hand it off. He came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
Drops back. Pressure. And he's tackled behind the line. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
And it's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
Robinson comes in motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. Can't bring him down. Sheds the tackle. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Great play in the backfield by Lewis. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Set.
Throwing. Breaks free. He hits his receiver. Paython ran a nice route on that pass play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. Touchdown, Saints. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
So he's now gotten into the end zone 4 times on the ground. Carney comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they didn't have very far to go and were able to take advantage of that and get the touchdown.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get, because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. And you can often swing momentum the other way.
Sends it sail. From the 9. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception. They line up in the I formation.
Take over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Set.
To the air on first down. Under pressure. Great play in the backfield. And Grant Redmond just ran out of time.
That was just a relentless pass rush. They got off their blocks quickly, and they did a good job of running them down.
Now in second and long after the sack. The Ravens using motion. Closing in, throwing. Great pass. The defender brings him down at the 41-yard line. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Across midfield. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Nice adjustment. He delivers the forearm. The receiver had to stretch to reach out, get up there, and make the catch.
I don't think that guy had any other choice. If he didn't jump up where the ball was, it was going to go right over his head.
And we'll start the fourth quarter. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Under pressure with the pass. Jumps up and comes down with it. They'll bring him down at the 19. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Closing in with the throw. Sanders pulls in that pass, making his 4th catch of the game. Second and 6. Ball on the 15-yard line. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
31 on the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
A rainbow pass.
That's what you try and do on a pass like that. You want to put the ball up there where the receiver can run underneath it and make the catch without breaking a stride.
Throws it. Intercepted. He has to make better decisions than that near the goal line.
And that's exactly what not to do when you have the ball near the end zone. You have a lot less room to work with, and the quarterback can't force throws like that.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Set.
Tosses it out to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield by Bullard. And that's a loss of 2.
2-yard loss on the play. Second and 14. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Set.
Going to the left. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And they'll face a long third down here. McAllister in the backfield.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Smith. He lost it. The Saints recover. A heads-up play allows them to keep the ball.
Yeah, that's keeping your eye on what's going on out there.
They have a big lead, but they're still going without a huddle.
Set.
McAllister slips the tackle. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. You also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Cross play to the left. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. 2 minutes left.
Set.
Tosses it out to the left. It's a 3-yard gain.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Set.
Coming up to the end of the game, and they're content to run the ball, trying to take time off the clock.
Yeah, and when you run the ball with the lead in the fourth quarter, and you run it well, it makes it a lot easier to close out games. I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
Dropping back, hand off to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
This one is just about in the books.
Second and 12. Ball on the 32-yard line.
This is the 10th play of this drive. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is New Orleans 41, Baltimore 7. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening. Former first-rounder out of Ole Miss wins the Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.